It is a new day when senators and representatives want to associate themselves with Children's Health Defense. Why? Because we're telling the truth and they know that. And because people are listening to us and they know that.
We have a program that's really just all-star. Senator Ron Johnson, Rob Schneider, Senator Rand Paul, former Major League Baseball player Noah Syndergaard, and many, many others.
Pretty much for the first time, they are standing beside us. So we're in a new era.
I greatly appreciate your dedication, beyond steadfast, to truth.
Once you know the truth, you can't unknow it.
I want to thank Dr. Mary Holland and Children's Health Defense for continuing to advocate for medical freedom, informed consent, and government accountability.
I want to applaud everybody involved in this movement for having the courage to open their eyes to see the truth, and then to try and get more people to open their eyes.
We're here promoting Senator Ron Johnson's bombshell report that is revealing the FDA knew about injuries and deaths caused from the COVID shot.
We were able to uncover what I consider is the biggest government scandal in my lifetime. Peter Marks knew the algorithm was going to hide safety signals, and he was shown safety signals, and he continued to lie to the American public. People lost their lives. People are permanently disabled because they didn't do their job.
We're calling to stop the shots. Fraud is just as high as the day is long.
Think of the lives saved that the adverse events avoided had he done his job and warned the medical community.
There were actually data that spoke to significant risks with the COVID-19 vaccines that they were obviously ignoring.
1.6 million reported adverse events, 39,000 reported deaths, and we've got to stop that.
There is just no reason to keep these on the market.
When you come to DC, you just tell it like it is, and hopefully people listen.
During the largest pharmaceutical rollout in human history, pharmacovigilance did not exist. That was the betrayal of our time.
Vaccine science has a long way to go, and it's not going to be making any headway with Big Pharma lobbying against it.
And there are so many holes in what has been studied with the vaccination schedule, and CHD seeks to be able to plug up those holes.
And we're not just about vaccines. We talked here today about wireless radiation.
These wireless towers, these things are directly impacting people's lives, but they have absolutely no voice in it.
We're surrounded by it. I just want to help bring awareness to potential dangers of just being around it 24/7, 100% of the time.
And we are getting an upwelling of demand to restore local authority over this infrastructure.
Transparency is what makes consent possible. You cannot consent to what you cannot see or what you are not told.
The policy should prioritize people, not corporations.
The immunity that has been given to the pharmaceutical industry has been impunity.
And we've got to end this idea that you can have something like liability-free medicine.
I've been thinking more about liability. My dad was one of the few people who voted against giving the vaccine manufacturers liability protection. I'm for it, and I've introduced that. Ultimately, what Anthony Fauci was guilty of a lot of things, but ultimately he was guilty of funding dangerous research and then covering it up, and then trying to say it never happened. And so we look forward to getting his testimony.
The country is demanding a change. We cannot have another COVID.
Engage your elected officials.
Meeting with your congressional representative, meeting with your Senate representative is powerful. They need to know your story.
But real people showing up make a difference.
We are walking from the Senate side to the House side to deliver this blockbuster report about how FDA officials hid the safety signals.
CHD this way. The President of Children's Health Defense is here to deliver to the good Congressman Senator Johnson's report.
got very little traction in the media. We're about 50 of us here from that presentation with Senator Johnson. We're health freedom advocates. We know that Representative Comer's done amazing things.
Yes, excellent.
The OGA, the lockdown report was awesome.
Yes.
We need support for Senator Johnson's report.
It's so rare that you're going to be in D.C. If you want to go lobby your reps, oh my God, do that. And when you show up, it has a big impact.
The future of our nation is dependent on one thing: children.
And we are raising the sickest generation of children in our history right now.
We're about holding those responsible accountable, and we're about putting in place safeguards.
You can't be a decent human being and know what we have now come to learn and turn your back on it and close your eyes.
Organizations like Children's Health Defense are incredibly important because they serve as an example of that commitment to doing the work.
The power we have is the truth.
I hope that people take away a great sense of encouragement and hope that the work that we are all doing together is making a difference. We can live to see a better day where people will be healthier, and where government and corporations will be forced to be more responsible, and where people will have access to the truth when it comes to life and death matters of their health. Thank you all so much.